Okay, it's dark at night, and John Vaughn has asked me to give him a testimony. I'm a little uncomfortable doing it, but not because John doesn't have the, I don't know how you say it, the right to ask for a testimonial, or I don't want to give one, because I just don't know how to talk to the camera praising somebody else. My background, I'm a German. I'm a little too serious most of the time. I have helped grow an engineering company to quite a pretty size, and I'm in medical marketing now. So I don't know, if that's enough to give you some idea that I know what I'm talking about. But here's the reason why I'm an inner circle partner. I had a little problem that I wanted solved, and I'd asked some other software developers if they could help me. And the only one that said, yes, I can help you, was John Vaughn with Tier5. And so I just said, okay, what do I need to do? He said, well, if you become a member of my community and then upgrade into my inner circle, I'll add this to my software for you. And I'm like, okay, what's the worst that can happen? I'd already spend a couple $100, I think like close to $1,000 on this feature. And so I thought, okay, what's the worst that can happen? I'll pay him $300 or so for the inner circle membership. And if it doesn't work out, if he doesn't keep his word, I'll just hit it. I lost some money. And it turns out after I signed up, the guy actually contacted me. He says, okay, we're going to get on the Zoom and you're going to tell me what and how you want it added. And so he just added a feature for me to invoicing you like 2 days after I asked for it. Some of the software I can't use for my own business because I'm in medical marketing. You need to have HIPAA compliant tools. I can't use them. There's these tools are still great, and right now we're actually doing an engineering project where we're developing a software for a local market. And I got to tell you, there's resources behind Tier5 that are absolutely amazing. John Vaughn does what he says he will do. Of course he has a little trigger, and you all notice that too. Don't piss him off. But different than others that I know, he may not have the most professional language, but he is a professional engineer. He actually knows what he's talking about. And that's what you need. If you think about it, what kind of opportunity are you offered here? I don't know what he's going to talk about. I probably would just take his numbers that he says he's going to achieve and cut them in half, or maybe cut them in a third, and then look at what's the worst case scenario for you. And the worst case scenario is that you're paying a couple $100 a month. Maybe have you watched this? It's $1,000 a month because you were late, and you're going to get back like 20 grand a month. Are you kidding me? You're even sitting there thinking about it. In addition to that, if you have ideas for software projects, if you're willing to work on these projects and do some proof of concept, with Inner Circle, you get access to a large number of engineers. At the time where I do this, the number of engineers were like over 30. And that's a huge resource. I've brought 3 partners into this. I'm working on somebody else. I don't understand why the heck he isn't going for it, but there's always doubt, and that doubt that's there, I don't know. What's the worst that can happen? Let's say you pay $1,000 a month, so you're out $12,000 for something in a year, where in a year if it works or not. So it's January of 2019 right now, where I do this. I don't know. I don't know why you're even thinking about it. You should do it. If you're sitting here watching me do this, I'm comfortable doing it. I don't understand why the heck you're still sitting there thinking about it. You should just go and do it.